Have you ever considered going to HR about a workplace concern, but weren't quite sure what to say? Maybe you're frustrated. Maybe you're dealing with a difficult situation. Maybe you're concerned about workload, communication, leadership, or even workplace culture. And you're hoping HR can help. You see, the challenge is that many employees walk into HR conversations unprepared. Not because they're wrong and not because their concerns aren't valid, but because they communicate those concerns in a way that makes resolution more difficult. The goal of today's video is not to tell you not to talk to HR. That's not the goal at all. It's to help you have more effective conversations with HR so your concerns can be understood, documented, and addressed appropriately. So I want to talk to you about the 7 common mistakes employees make and what to do instead. So let's get started. Mistake number 1, treating HR like a venting session. HR professionals often care deeply about employees, but an HR meeting is not the same as talking to a close friend. The most effective HR conversations begin with clarity, not emotion. So before you walk into the meeting, ask yourself, what specifically happened? What outcome am I seeking? And what support or clarification do I need? The clearer you are, the more productive the conversation becomes. Mistake number 2, leading with emotion instead of facts. Now, let's be clear in this. Feelings do actually matter. Your experience actually matters. But when discussing workplace concerns, facts create clarity. For example, instead of saying, "I can't stand my manager," try this. "I'm experiencing challenges in my working relationship with my manager, and I'd like help identifying solutions." Because facts actually help HR understand the issue. Emotion helps explain the impact. The strongest conversations with HR actually include both. Mistake number 3, presenting only complaints. You see, many employees focus entirely on what is wrong, but the strongest professionals focus on what's wrong and what they need. Instead of simply describing the problem, ask questions like, "Can you help me understand the policy? What options are available? What would be the appropriate next step?" That shifts the conversation towards solutions rather than frustration. Mistake number 4, discussing compensation without preparation. Because compensation conversations are truly important, but the preparation that happens actually matters more. Walking into HR and saying, "I don't get paid enough," rarely produces the desired outcome. Instead, bring information, your responsibilities, your accomplishments, market data, expanded duties that you may be doing. The more objective your discussion, the stronger your position actually becomes. Mistake number 5, relying on second-hand information. You see, one of the quickest ways to weaken your credibility is by relying on rumors or gossip, and that happens often in the workplace. Statements like, "My coworker told me," can quickly complicate the conversation. Focus on what you personally observed, what you personally experienced, what you can directly describe. That's where your strongest credibility actually exists. Mistake number 6, assuming conversations are informal. Most HR professionals actually take notes. They document concerns and they maintain records when appropriate. That's part of doing their job effectively. Before sharing information, ask yourself, would I be comfortable if this statement were documented? If the answer is no, maybe you should reconsider how you're communicating it. Professional language protects everyone involved. Mistake number 7, walking in without a plan. And this actually may be the biggest mistake of all. Many employees spend more time preparing for a vacation than preparing for an important HR conversation. Before meeting with HR, write down what actually happened. Write down the key facts before you forget them. Write down the desired outcome. Write down the questions you want answered. Write down the possible next steps, because preparation will actually increase your confidence. And your confidence that is increased will actually improve your communication. Again, the lesson today isn't don't talk to HR. The lesson is prepare before you do. Because the most effective HR conversations are professional, they're factual, solution focused, and well prepared. And when you communicate clearly, you're more likely to be understood, supported, and even taken seriously. If this video helped you, subscribe to my channel. On my channel, I enjoy sharing weekly leadership, workplace communication, and career growth content designed to help you thrive professionally. And in the comments, let me know this. Have you ever had an HR conversation that went really well? Or have you had one that you wished you handled differently? As we serve together, Dr. Jeff.